List is the one part of things we want to have. Another part is a form. Method post, no action. And here, maybe what we want to do is have some water. We want to have another list. So if you look at the filters, of how iTunes works for creating its smart playlists, it has, if I make a new playlist here, a new smart playlist, it's got these rows and you can keep on adding stuff to them. What we want to have is like a selection of these and a selection of comparisons that match these, and an input field. So we won't do all of the field types, and we'll just have all of the stuff, including greater than and less than, and the text field, because we're going to duplicate this with PHP, and we don't want to do any JavaScript tonight, or at least I don't want to do any JavaScript tonight. So probably for, I want to do a count of fields that we have. So for I is 0, I is less than, filters I plus plus. That seems fine. PHP in 4. And then here we want to have some input fields. So input type text, name, no, this is actually select. Because this is the options, remember? So name is going to be field. I think it's the Twitch servers. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. I'm streaming to Sydney again, and same server as before, so stick with it. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, I'm not doing really advanced stuff, but if you have a question, by all means ask it, like about syntax or something, and I'm happy to explain. This is just a chilled session, so I'm totally happy to answer questions and stuff. Okay, so we've got one select for the field type, one select for the comparison. I never know if I spell that right. Am I spelling that right? Spell okay. I never know. Input type, text name, and this is value. That seems okay. So this list item this list item will be for each filter that's applied, and then we'll keep track of the filters that are here. So we'll do something like filters is fields is post. And by the way, you should totally be filtering this stuff. Just because I'm not filtering it for this tiny example doesn't mean you should not be filtering it. Always filter input data that you get from the browser. Spelling. And value. I'm just going to exit this just so that I can see if this posts stuff properly. Input type submit. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, fair enough. If is set post field. We probably want to wrap like the whole search, like the whole results in that as well. Undefined variable filters fields. Okay. Yeah, look. I mean, it's not. sure. If fields. That doesn't work. Why doesn't that work? Oh. If fields. Okay, so if there are fields, then show the filter stuff. Apparently, still not. There we go! Hey! Hey! That's cool. Less than fields plus 1. Well, I mean... else... Okay, we can have one filter, right? We can have one filter. Okay, so let's make some options here. What are the fields that we have access to? We want something like name, artist, album, total time. Is that seconds? It's milliseconds. I don't know. Name, artist, and album are fine to begin with. I think those are fine. So, name, artist, album. Artist, album. Okay, and we'll copy those over to this one over here. Then the comparisons, we'll just do really simple ones as well. Option. Why isn't it auto-completing that? That's pretty weird. Contains. Begins with. Ends with. Is not. Okay. Whew. So that seems like an okay set of comparisons to have. We don't have any numeric ones, but we don't have any numeric field types at the moment, so that doesn't really matter. Name, contains, begins with, ends with, is not. That seems fine. Then what we want to do here, look, we're loading this stuff in dynamically. We actually want to populate this stuff with like the correct value. Also, we probably want to do something like, we probably want to do sensible values here as well. Why not? Name, oops, album. We'll just do begins and ends as these values so that the matching is easier, and is and not. Okay, so let's copy this down again. Also, we probably want to have a blank one underneath as well. Probably want to have a blank one underneath as well. Oh, wait, no, not there. And we want to do something like blank is 0, if this then blank. Oh, goodness. Blank is count fields, and then we use blank's ID. In fact, I'll change this to ID. Then we use this for blank's ID. PHP echo that. Okay, the reason we're doing this is that we want these numbers to be consistent, right? We're gonna, up here, we're gonna loop over all of the fields that that are being filtered on, and we'll insert their ID now, but down here we always want this one item to be displayed. So to make sure that it maintains the same, that it maintains a sensible ID, if there aren't any other fields, this will be 0. If there are any other fields, this will be the next numeric index after them, so this will be the last filter in the list. And then the next blank one will be think. The next blank one will be the next numeric index after that. Having real trouble thinking here. Don't know what's going on. Okay. PHP ID is fields track. Well. Actually, we just want to echo this. Because the numeric index we have here is the value that this is going to have been submitted in. So that's fine. We can even make this a little bit more relevant by saying j is 0. And rather using j down here. Because I will remember, even though it's a one-letter variable, I'll now remember what that's about. Okay, what does this look like? This index is 0. Is it 0? It is 0. Very good. Okay, name contains paramour. Whoa. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. I is less than fields. Fields is false. Fields is post field. Am I I plus plussing? I am I plus plussing. What is that about? Why is it doing this once for each track? It's an infinite loop, isn't it? It's an infinite loop. Let's stop that server. For I0, I is less than fields, I plus plus. If post field, print. Yes, totally. I'm the worst at, and in some words it's weird, like necessary. Yes, exactly. Google to the rescue. Although I'm trying to use Alfred to spell stuff, because I enabled some stuff on here so I can do spell. If I can spell right. The irony. Let's see. Print R fields. Something's going wrong here. So, go on. Stop it. Ooh. So there should be nothing, okay? When I submit one, name. That's got one item in it. I is less than j. This is the worst. Now infinite loop again. What are you doing? What are you doing? I plus plus. I'm totally doing something wrong here. I'm totally doing something wrong. For I is 0, I is less than j. J is counter fields. Stupid me again. Oh, I think I know what's going on. I think I know what's going on. Okay. Nothing. Connection refused. Okay. I think I know what it was doing. Yes. Yes. I think I know what it was doing. Okay. So echo fields I, and this will be echo comparisons I. And this will be echo values I. Yes. What? That's not good. That's pretty weird. Not gonna lie. That's pretty weird. Okay. print fields, print